God, my hair's all a mess. Anyway, you see that guy right there over here somewhere? That's Joe. Joe is on his way to Rikers Island in an unfortunate turn of events. Now, Joe was in the streets of New York City, in Southside, Jamaica, Queens, getting to the bag times 10. How I know? Because I know Joe for a numerous amount of years. But I've spoken to Joe and told him, yo, chill out. And I seen Joe previously, days or maybe even hours, right before his untimely demise, should we say, right? Because he's gone. Rikers Island is now Joe's new home. Let's get to the story, because it gets great. So I was looking at it, and I was wondering if this case was old. Because Joe, I'm like, but he just came home. But people get locked up every day, come out and get rearrested again ASAP. It's happened to me, right? Right back to Rikers. 2 days later, facts, with another bid. So these things happen, but apparently they saying that he squatted in someone's apartment. Now, I know that he didn't have somewhere to stay. Like, I know that, right? But he's a money getter. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's not the tough dude. And you know what's so ironic? I was gonna interview him. He was like, yo, I'll be watching your show. I wanna come on this show, right? And this is why I be telling my loyal supporters, like, the police didn't know about some of these people till you put them in a video. So I didn't want to put them in my videos, right? Besides the mere fact, you know what? Nowadays, people think that any gangster or any getting money dude, they got confused what it is, right? Now, I'm not putting Joe on a pedestal like he's a super thug or a super gangster, right? Because he's not, right? Like he's not a troublemaker. Like, if you get what I'm saying. He's a white dude, Italian dude. There's some way, somehow got the South Side, Jamaica, Queens. Everybody knows I'm from Brooklyn, but I be on South Side. And we let him rock back then on the block, like Suffolk Boulevard, because it was lit. It fast forward to 2024, 23, all that. He still think that he could go to Suffolk Boulevard. Now, whoever knows Suffolk Boulevard is bloody, right? Shout out to Calvin, everybody. There's dudes even from Brooklyn, like Cal, that I know. That anyway, what I'm saying is this. He was having problems being there, so he would go there sneakily. I seen it done. Pop, take the heads, boom, and give him his number and make you travel to where he's at. So I say all that to say that he was all the way in these outskirts of Queens, because here's the story on what they saying transpired. And if any of you ever want to come on the show, that's actually my math. You could contact us, hit me up, Pop. You get it? I understand everyone's story. I've myself done a lot of time in and out of prison my whole life. Nothing to glorify, just telling a story in hopes that you don't end up like us. It's Rikers Island Correctional Facility. Let's get to it. That's me right there with the yellow hoodie. Pop, my dude Tay and Suave. You already know what it is. Pop, that's a click. You heard? Upstate in the P-Now. Wow. So, let's get to Joe. Anyway, hopefully you guys are able to see it. It's giving me like a little hard time with the sharpness of the lettering, but an alleged drug dealer took over a Queens apartment after renter passed Pop of an OD, then squatted in the space for months. Wow, why peddling? You already know what from it. According to neighbors and law enforcement, Joseph, being 53. All right, so that's Joe, definitely. When I saw him like that, I'm like, holy snap, they got Joe, my G. I just saw him. So I say all that to say it's a sad situation. The lady gets locked up. She's 64. Oh, my God. Check it out. Joe allegedly on his way into Jamaica, he worked his way into Jamaica Estates, into the home of Miss King, a former administrative assistant, after the pair met at the senior center near her building. King's neighbors and landlord told, all right, King 64. Holy snap, 64. Could you imagine? Who a neighbor and ex-boyfriend described as a long-time, it addict, let Joe into her 5th floor 1-bedroom unit where she paid $100,000. Nah. Hold up, bro. What? 1-bedroom apartment. Nah. $1,451 a month. It gotta be, bro. 1,000. Yeah, 1,000, right? Yo, what just happened? The lights went out. So anyway, that's weird. 1,000 and change. According to Queens Housing Court records and residents who said the alleged seller was seen around the building using a walker. That's Joe. Whoever knows Joe, that's what it is, right? But look, bro, we put ourselves in these predicaments, right? The woman who lived in King's apartment more than 2 months rent-free, Joe, who lived in the woman's apartment rent-free for 2 months, right? Oh, the quiet middle-class building developed into a hotbed of drug use and sales following King's passing, sheltering many residents since sense of security and peace in the otherwise. So the neighborhood was a good neighborhood until Joe and them came through. You heard? 8615. Bro, has to be recent. But I'm going to keep it a stack. I can't even talk about that. But look, it's just weird to me. Here's why some of this don't make sense to me. Because in certain parts of here, I've seen that it says that the lady was sentenced to 9 months in May. So it says here, bro, I just saw Joe. I was just talking to him. So I find it, I'm trying to like, the last thing I'm going to do is go over to the building. You heard? So check this out. It says, Joe was finally busted July 31st during a 9 a.m. raid where cops found a scale covered with, you already know, residue and all that. But July 31st. July, August, September. Come on now. And this is on September 14th. What these reporters? Well, I get it. We do the same thing, right? Yo, that's old. I saw it already. You get it? But this is in the news, the paper. Like, what's going on, right? Look. So I'm trying to put it together because I'm like, yo, Joe got bagged, but it's nothing. Like, as I thought about it, when I said that to myself, I said that the day that I saw him, he was like, hey, yo, Ward, come here. I was like, no, he said, yo, Ward, I looked. He said, Ward, that's you. I'm like, what up? And I was going to go over there, right? For a minute, like cross the street and be like, yo, what up? What's poppin', right? They was on Suffin. Boom. Now, all I say to myself is thank God I didn't, because God works in mysterious ways. Who knows what me and Joe would have talked about? And even though, you could have your life together and be doing what you're doing, misery love company, the devil's playground is big. And when you come from the devil's playground, when you there again and you amongst the devils, you want to play, right? So God knows I would have been in that same raid with him without having to do anything with it. But I'll get a shitload of time because I'm a discretional persistent predicate. You get it? 25 arrests with over 19 convictions. I'm out of here. They might put everything on me and let Joe go. He white. But anyway, Joe was finally busted on July 31st during a 6 a.m. raid where cops found a scale covered, all right, boom, along with 32 vials of Scotty, baby, beat 'em up, Scotty, ping, ping, and 21 glass envelopes containing, whoop, that big H, you heard? Wow. A woman named Kelly King was also arrested and indicted. You see what I'm saying? Hold up. On a swirl of what? You got to understand, this is far. Anyway. Charges including possession with the intent and all that. She's 52. This is the building. So somebody passed away. Joe went up in their squad and started bubbling from the spot. Pop. Now, a lot of us do that, right? A lot of people do that. God forbid. I hope, I don't wish jail on nobody, on my worst enemy, Free Diddy, right? It's a sad thing. But you could get charged with that body, right? Leave in the comment section. If that person OD, now they found the dude that's bubbling, they could put that homo on Joe. I ain't gonna lie, Joe's a good dude. I robbed him like 6 times, you heard? Shout out to Joe, you heard? Facts. Everybody knows this, bro, you heard? But he was a good dude, you heard? I ain't gonna lie. He not a bad dude. He did have like one of my guys, this blood gang member. One day Joe was with us on the block, like by 149 in Jamaica, and he pulled up in the whip, and he was like, "Yo, War, this dude is a rat." You heard? Facts. I remember that. You heard? But Joe thinks he's this mafia dude and all that, boo. And he makes himself bigger than what he is, but he's not a bad dude. That's all I'm saying. As if you, like, for a friend, when you get to know him, he don't let a lot of people around him, but he was a good dude on some grown-up human being shit. Not street or nothing, right? And he's a white dude, Italian dude. But Joe had his own house at one time. Look at how quick things destroy you. He had his own property in Bushwick towards Knickerbocker. I seen it. I seen paperwork, all that. He lost everything real quick. He wanted to be a drug dealer, a mafioso. It was still in him. He came home from doing a bid. He came home to a house, property, a nice place to live. But within the prison walls, he met connects on his last bid. You get it? And then he started doing what he was doing. One thing about him, he always got on his feet. And once you come to a certain hood that people let you do your thing and you seen that you could survive there and make a quick $2,000 or $3,000, sometimes within minutes, ain't no hell gonna get you up out of there, bro. If you come home from prison today, if Joe gets released tomorrow and he don't got no job or nothing, and the only way he knows he could get is where he knows he could get $1,000 within minutes is that block where he was at in that building where the lady passed and all that. He's going right back to that building, right? So I don't know, but who do we blame for that, Joe or the justice system? So anyway, this is different because there's a white dude, and these dudes exist in every real hood, in the gutter and the slums. There's always a white dude that want to get it, and we let him in. Like, yo, nah, Joe's all right. But I remember the blood dude telling me, yo, boy's a rat. A lot of things happened with that day, with that. Yo, he's a rat, and he was walking with me and all that, boo. Let me know if you want to hear that story on what happened with the blood that day when he said that to Joe. And I'll tell you, I think that kid is home. Shout out to him, right? But anyway, look, you see who showed being, all right, so Joe plead guilty on August 20th to criminal possession of a control and was sentenced to 9 months at Rikers Island, according to a Queens attorney. He's already home. This got to be old. Oh, no. He plead guilty to 9 months. He's going to be released soon. Oh, he snapped. Joe got 9 months for that. He's been getting like felonies back to back, bro. But dudes luck out like that. Joe's like us. As soon as he goes through, homie, pop, you got to cop out. Let's keep it a stack. I ain't got time to play with y'all, you heard? I already know. Y'all already made me a believer, you heard? A few times. What you got for me, homie? Pop, I want a free. You heard? Shoot of what? What? Let me get that. Ping. I'm out of here. Even though I like to chill on the island, I ain't gonna lie. You heard? Rikers Island. You already know what it is. Pop. But anyway, no glorification, just telling a story in hopes that you don't end up like me or any of my friends who may be no longer here, or like this bimbo, Joe. Right? But shout out to Joe, man. He's coming home, they say, right? He was sentenced to 9 months only. Look at the comments on it. The problem is not the law. It takes 3 months just to get into court on. Oh, so they talking about like the squatting thing. Joe wasn't like an official squatter. He didn't go around squatting at everybody's apartment. He found an apartment. The lady probably told her it was his. I don't know what happened. He went up in there. But Joe is not like a squatter. I'm going to keep it a stack. That I give him. He gets to his own paper, right? You could see him messed up like today, tomorrow, the next day. But during that month, he's going to get his hands or somebody's, trust me, he's a paper chaser at that age, and being white, he's going to get to the bag, bro. And he pops up on the block quietly. Whoever knows, like, Pop, yo, what's up, boy? You know, yo, and he'll snatch up the heads, because remember, he's on a block, and it may be like, gang, yo, you can't be here. Yo, who said he could be here? There's dudes like that. But Joe will pop up. I'll give it to him with that one. You heard? And he'll get like, you know, there's always respectfully sellouts in the hood, even our boys. They'll be with us, and they'll be sending the heads to Joe. You heard? Facts. And if he got the fire, you heard? And Joe looked out for a lot of people, bro. So you got to give him that props. I don't know if you call that looking out, but it will definitely stop a black brother or Hispanic brother from going to commit a felony, robbing somebody, or probably even killing somebody. So he did do that, bro. He did do that much, right? I'm going to keep it a stack. I know him for a lot of years, over a decade. Facts. There was times that I needed help, and Joe came through with a few $1,000s, bro. Facts. And I still played myself and robbed him. You get it? So it's like, wow. And after that, he still spoke to me, and we still made up. It don't get no realer than that. You get it? Like, we was cordial. You get it? Like, but he know, like, that's what war do. You heard? War's a stick-up kid. Everybody get it if you got it. You heard? But he was a good dude. You know, but he only got 9 months from what I see there, right? That's what it's saying. So is he out right now? That's what I'm trying to say. I just saw him. This can't be like he got 9 months haven't passed. I seen him a few days ago. What I'm trying to say, let me correct that. Is this story old? Is this when he got arrested and he's out now that I saw him? You get it? Because look, it's saying this is September 14th. Matthew. Yo, this is the same guy that hits me up. I know this dude. Remember I showed you guys the email from my reporter friend? Is this guy stalking me? Holy snap, dude. He's reporting on dudes I know, and he's calling me? That's weird, bro. I just showed them, remember, guys, that I said, yo, the reporter hit me about Rikers Island? About the video games? Oh, I'm bugging out, bro. Oh, my. Whoever knows that been tuned in to our live streams and all that. Anyway, Joe, 53, arrested, sent to Rikers Island. This is my main thing about this whole thing right here. And I want you to pay attention because you might miss something. This is serious right here, bro. Look. Now, these people right here, 60-something, 50-something years old. They still in the game, still in the hustle. They in the hood with us. I know because Joe has been around me. I keep it a stack. I don't lie. You get it? Respectfully, I've gotten bread with Joe. Joe has gotten bread with me. I've bring Joe the Blitox where he could pop off. You get it? Like when we didn't have work, I'm not in that field no more. That's not what I do. But I've bring Joe to blocks where Yo, I ain't got nothing. You can't leave the block dead. Joe got the fire. Yo, call Joe. Let him come. And he'll be like, yo, I'm pulling up. Yo, we got 18 people here. This is not in the 90s, right, nigga? This is 2000s. I'll say less. You get it? I don't know where you at with it. But I never lie. I'll call Joe, Pop, and he'll pull up with the fire. I'll keep it a stack, right? I'm not in that life anymore, so we understand that, right? I'm a YouTuber. So, boom. Joe will pop up, but this is what I'm saying. 50-something, 60-something. We still going to Rikers, bro. We still thinking that we could be out there hustling, not trusting nobody, selling hand to hand. And, you know, and going to jail at that age, bro. I remember being in Rikers as a young kid in March 6th, seeing other people and saying, I don't want to be his age and be coming here. Then I was his age and I was there in this cell. Then I remember being that age and saying, seeing another dude with gray hairs, I don't want to be his age and be coming here. I turned that age and I was still going there. And it continuously went on, continuously went on. I'm going to keep it a stack. Because I don't know how to lie. Making video content, music, video reactions, hip-hop, everything that I've gotten into, I was always into. But I was in the devil's grips, and the streets will consume you and snatch away all your dreams. You're just gone, right? But you're super talented. But it wasn't until I started really putting focus on my talent and trying and doing different things on my own without making any excuses and blaming the world or the white man, that things started coming into flourishing. And I started feeling better about doing good, positive things instead of always doing negativity. And I remember when I started cold-heartedly making videos on a daily basis, then when I went outside, if somebody wanted something, like for me to sell them something or whatever, I'll be like, yo, come here. And I'll take them in a building. I didn't want people to see me selling nothing. Even if it was, you know what I mean, right? Because I'm like, yo, they see me in my videos. They can't see me doing this. They can't see me selling you this. So it helped me a lot because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. And that helped me stop doing a lot of crime. Because now you're on the World Wide Web daily. And it became easier to say, who did it? Him. He's right there. He makes videos. So I don't know. Maybe it can help you change your life. Something to take a look at. I don't know if you got anything from that. But it's kind of deep. If you just pay attention for 2 seconds. It probably could save your life. Let me know what's poppin'. Let me know if you know Joe. Let me know what part of New York City you from. We in the building is on the lockout. Rikers Island. That's where Joe's going. He copped out, they said there, right? Because it says September 14th. So he copped out in July? I don't get it. I don't get how they trying to break that down. Unless, you know, it feels like I was with him yesterday, bro. Time flies. You get it? But I remember it was hot when I was walking outside. And he was like, yo, come here. Something like that. I was like, yo, what up? He was like, whoa, that's you. I was like, what up? Bottom line is, thank God I didn't go to him that day. I don't know. I just feel like anything could have happened from there. He probably would have got back that day. You don't know. Things happen for a reason. That's all I'm saying. But damn, time flies. So then I did see him, and he must have got locked up as soon as I saw him. This was probably months, like 2 months ago or something like that. I'm bad with dates and times, bro. Facts. But why it feels like I saw him like this week? You heard? Like, I don't know. I don't keep up with time, bro. You heard? Word. But you should.